Hey God, it's me again.
You again. What is it now?
Like usual, I was looking through the Bible and trying to understand your ultimate plan for the world, and I hit a spot I can't seem to wrap my head around.
I wouldn't expect you to be able to fully understand it. My ways are mysterious.
That's why I started looking for something you'll offer the humans to prove to them that you are what you say you are.
So, what's your question?
It's about healing. You say a lot about interceding on the behalf of suffering people.
Yes, in my kindness, I've seen fit to oversee the well being of all of my creation. I watch over everything, and not even a sparrow dies without my knowing it. And they're only worth like half a penny. Humans are worth up to 50 shekels.
Wow, I didn't know you had a dollar amount in mind. So, oh, sorry. Where does sickness come from again?
Sickness is the result of Adam's sin in the Garden of Eden. Because of his wrongdoings, sin will enter into the world and spread death with it. We've been over this.
So, because of your ill fated plan in the Garden of Eden, mankind will be forever doomed to suffer sickness and death.
Yeah, without that, they wouldn't need me to save them, would they?
I don't quite know how to follow your logic here.
Mysterious ways.
So, you'll offer to spare mankind some of the symptoms of their sin, namely sickness, among other things.
Yes, that's my mercy in action right there.
This seems like a really great way to prove to people that you are, in fact, a real force in the universe.
Yeah, my intercession will play a large role in the conversion of the humans.
I notice you don't really talk a lot about healing the sick until the New Testament, though, when you plan on coming to the earth as Jesus.
Yeah, early on I won't focus on health too much. That way, when Jesus shows up, he can give the people something they've really been wanting. Jesus will use miracles to prove to the world who he is.
So, what will Jesus say about healing?
Mostly that if you believe in him, you will be healed.
What happens if you don't believe in him?
Well, then don't expect any miracles.
Wait, so you'll use miracles to convince people to believe, but in order for the miracles to happen, you first have to believe? Won't that only confirm the belief of people who are already believers?
Well, it'll show the non believers who are watching.
But how can the non believers know that what they're seeing is actually a miracle and not just some elaborate prank? I mean, false teachers will go to some pretty extreme lengths to trick people into thinking they're powerful.
I think it makes sense. Don't think about it.
So that's it. People have to actively believe something, and then miracles will happen.
Yeah, and it works both ways. So when Jesus goes home to Nazareth, for instance, all his old friends and neighbors will be so shocked at his actions and how different he seems that they won't believe in him. So Jesus won't do any miracles for them. If you want to see miracles, you have to believe.
Requiring belief in your existence in order to demonstrate your existence just seems like it's encouraging confirmation bias, right? I mean, of course, if I believe in something supernatural, I'll be more willing to think I've witnessed something supernatural. This will be the basis of all major religions, not just yours.
Well, I don't see it that way.
So, what hoops do people have to go through to be healed by you? Or just to have their prayers answered in general?
I'm pretty straightforward about it. If someone believes, has faith, and prays over a sick person, I promise to heal them.
It's really that simple.
Yep, it's a promise.
So, in the future, not a single Christian will be sick.
Well, I don't say that. I say they can pray and I'll heal them.
But Christians will pray, and they'll still die from their sickness.
Well, that's because I chose not to heal them. If they ask for something, I reserve the right to deny it because it might not be what I want.
But that's not what you just said. You said they just had to ask you and you'd do it.
Well, what if they don't have enough faith? It's gotta be a lot of faith.
No, you tell the humans that even if they only have a little bit of faith, you'll give them the ability to move mountains.
If I want you to move a mountain, I'll let you, but only if I let you.
So I can't change your mind.
No.
What about when Moses changes your mind and convinced you not to kill all of the Israelites?
Oh, well, that just shows how important it is that you pray and ask me to do stuff.
So, let me get this straight. You want to show people that you're real using miracles, but you will only perform the miracles if they already believe you're real. You say you'll heal anyone if they just believe and ask, but you reserve the right to deny their request. You can deny their request because you'll already have a plan in mind, but you'll also demonstrate that you can abandon your plans if we pray. This doesn't seem to make any sense.
No, yeah, that seems all about right.
You don't take a firm stance on anything here.
What?
This means that when humans pray, no matter what the outcome is, you've covered every possible result with vague anecdotes, so they can just assume you're behind everything, for good or for bad, and without any evidence.
Well, suffering with unhealed sickness also gives Christians a chance to grow closer to me by suffering the way I will as Jesus.
That's cruel. You're going to tell them that you're God. You could teach them about yourself in millions of other ways. I mean, you could literally just talk to them. Why strike humans, even your most devout believers, with diseases as devastating as cancer and offer them nothing but hollow lip service? Your promises around healing specifically and prayer in general amount to a result literally indistinguishable from random chance. In fact, the suffering you'll inflict on humans will actually drive people away from you. If people don't believe in you, the universe will continue functioning as a series of random events without a God directing anything. And if people do believe in the supernatural, you're providing them with evidence counter to your claim to be a good and caring God. You'll be allowing pain and suffering to inflict your most devoted followers in the face of their most sincere prayers. And you think this will affirm to humanity that you actually exist?
Well, why don't you pray and ask me?
I think I'd have better luck flipping a coin.
You say that wives must submit to their husband, that while man is made in God's image, women are made in man's image, so that not only are they beneath men, they are specifically made for men, that it's shameful for a woman to speak in church, that she should stay quiet